Good news for my IT client in Baton Rouge today. We got a pretty good appointment with the VP of IT for a credit union, pretty large one out there. It's about 50 users, 3 locations. They are pretty much going through their contract right now and just kind of waiting until it's finished. They're taking proposals in August, and the contract's actually not up until October, but we kind of discussed just having a little meet and greet before then, kind of form some familiarity because we would love to be their preferred proposal. So we've got a meeting mid-March. Should be a pretty good conversation just to start to get the ball rolling.
Just got an appointment for my Phoenix HVAC client. Spoke to the chief engineer at a hotel, right around 100,000 square foot, 12 total units. They have a maintenance contract in place, but they were open to exploring alternative options and kind of comparing rates. So we're headed out there the first week of March to provide them a secondary opinion.
Got one today for my Calgary client, IT client. It's about 10-15 users, but they're actively unhappy with their MSP. Set a call with their owner for later this week. Looks pretty promising and could be a very quick turnaround.
2 more today. One's for my solar guy. We're going out to an apartment complex. Going to be talking to him about generators and solar backup in case of hurricanes or emergency power. The other one is a roofing appointment. Going out, it's my guy in Texas. We're going to be going out to an assisted living facility. They're looking for re-roof quotes, so we're going to be getting them one of those as well. It's about 100,000 square foot. Should be pretty good.
Scheduled a couple follow-up second-time meetings for my clients. Getting closer to that proposal presentation stage. Nothing for FTAs on the board yet, but I'm following up with a few hot leads in Boston. I think we're going to have something on the calendar by the end of the day. So call my shot for my Boston client.
We're going to call our shot for Adverse out in Kennesaw.
Had a couple good conversations this morning, following up on some warm leads, but calling my shot for Americom in Southern Missouri.
Having some good conversations. Got a reschedule for my client in South Dakota, and yeah, I'm calling my shot in North Carolina.
Got a roofing appointment with my roofer out in Oklahoma City today. Scheduled it for next Thursday, the 26th. It's with about a 20,000 square foot hotel over there in Oklahoma City, and it's in pretty bad shape. Lady let me know they're looking to get their roof redone, so hopefully it's a full re-roof.
Client got a pretty good proposal out for phones earlier, but I'll call my shot this afternoon for my IT client in Ohio.
I just started with a newer client this month. I already got him at 6, about halfway through, so getting a lot of good stuff coming through. Then got one this morning. I've been basically calling a bunch of just general managers within a company, and finally got an inbound from one of them. Gave a quick pitch, cut me off, said, roofing, that's actually perfect. If you can make next Wednesday work, let's just knock it out then. Gave me a time, told me a little bit about the infrastructure of the facility, and I'm excited to see how that one goes.
Call my shot for Phoenix today. Be a good one.
We're having an okay day so far. Drew is learning a lot about roofing, so we're gonna get him on the pitch right after lunch. I'm super excited to hear how that sounds. I got 2 today for our accounting client in Kansas City. The first one's with a property management group. Wanted to talk about tax prep and planning. Sounds like they do everything internal, so it'd be perfect for us to take that off their hands. Second one, just spoke with the guy over at an architecture firm. It's about, they do 1.6 million in revenue. He said they outsource their accounting right now and does not like the tax planning that he was speaking with his accountant today. So we set that one up for next Tuesday at 9 a.m. as well.
Day 2, I'm excited to get on the phones this afternoon, learning, getting through, clicking on some stuff, kind of trying to figure out my way through the systems. Super excited to start talking to some clients and try to get some people on board and actually make an impact.
I got an appointment rescheduled. That should be a really good one. And then I'm calling my shot for my Florida roofer this afternoon.
Calling my shot on Service Master.
Calling my shot for Soaring Towers this afternoon.
3 on the board so far. 2 from Blake back to back, and then 1 from Emily. We also got a new team member joining us today. We got Sammy joining us, so excited to see her making some first calls later this afternoon. I'm still appointmentless, so I'm going to try to change that this afternoon for my client in New Jersey. But I will let Blake talk about his 2 first, and then go over to Emily and have Ben call a shot, and then we'll see what Sammy wants to do.
I got 2 today. I got 1, it's a manufacturing plant. We're going out to discuss getting an additional bid on their HVAC units for preventative maintenance. While I was on that call, I got called back. It's a hotel wanting us to come out. They got active issues with their units. A couple of them are down. They want to get them back up and running before summertime. So going out there to get them some quotes on repairs.
I'm gonna get like 3 before I leave today, and they're all gonna be bangers.
I was having myself a morning. I was training with Sammy, and I was like, okay, Bob is going to be the one. So he picked up in Cleveland, which is a little bit more of a dial to an appointment market for me. So super excited for that. He was opening up the floodgates of information on what they're doing with compliance, talking to this vendor. He just gave me a slew of information that's going to be really solid for my client. He's got a lot of travel going on, so we set him up for March. So I got one more to find for my client in the next 2 weeks, but 25 users, definitely going to be something solid.
Emily has definitely been helping me get used to the IT world and just learning the ropes to help some clients.
We're doing pretty good. Nothing closed. We got something pretty warm up in Ohio. They said they're going to give me a call back this afternoon with a time that works for them, so feeling pretty good about that.
I've been digging. I've got 100 dials already. Calling my shots in San Diego today.
I'm gonna call my shot for Denver and in Chicago.
I don't have anything so far, but I'll go ahead and call my shot for my IT firm out of Madison.
I'm gonna call my shot for Nailed IT San Jose.
I'm gonna call my shot on my medical clients today.
I will be calling my shot for Oxnard IT.
I'm going to call my shot.
Worst day of all time.
I'm going to call my shot for IT out in San Francisco. I think we're at green right now, so I'm hoping to get purple here before the end of the month.
I set an appointment here towards the first week of March for one of our cleaning clients out in Utah. So the company we set with the appointment has 10,000 square feet. They have cleaning every single night, so it should be a pretty good appointment. We're going to go out there and just see what we can do for them.
I got one on the board for our baseball-related client here in St. Louis. It's with a bigger insurance company. Wanted to discuss a group event. They've been out to the ballpark once a few years ago. Wanted to kind of reintroduce those conversations, maybe go into a sponsorship conversation later down the road. So should be a pretty good meeting with them.
Before he hops on another call, Matt had one for Anchor this morning.
I got a good one for my client in Omaha. I spoke with the facility director for some Catholic schools. Currently they're having issues on a few of the buildings, so we're going to be going out next month to do an inspection on a few of the properties and put in repairs.
And I had 3 this morning, 2 for our roofer in PA. One is a roof rehab project for several properties at a multi-family facility, and the other is an active need for a leak at a 90,000 square foot church. In addition, I got one for my client up in Calgary for IT. It's a dynamics discussion with the owner of a company, about 10-15 users. Should be a pretty good one set up for Monday.
I'll call my shot for IT in Mississippi.
Call my shot for my roofer in LA.
I got out the post for Mardi Gras for us. Thank you, Chris, for the logo. I love it. I got out a post for this February 12th daily recap. I don't know if I mentioned this. I also did a post for Valentine's Day for us, so that's out. And then I've been doing my grading and 10 out of 10s. And then as part of our SEMO series, I added Alex and Jacory to the playlist. And those will be going out this afternoon. You'll kind of keep seeing them.
Yeah, working on the email marketing still trying to get the operators all on there to go through there and compare the values that are getting saved, and then triggering it. So hopefully wrapping that up today.
I'm working on a sign-up page, so potential CRM clients can go in and create just kind of a free trial account. So I've been working on that page.
So still working on Dundee's edits. They sent me like a 10-page document with all their edits, which is nice. So just kind of working down the list on that. Fixing a couple issues that popped up in SEMrush, and then this afternoon I'll be switching back over to Nailed It ITs to finish out one more page for them, and then it's ready for review by the owner.
I have been working on playing catch up today. We've gotten 3 new clients since I've been out, so I went through and created their account pages, set up invoices, and looked to get them set up in our payment processing system. Also calling those new clients to welcome them and also getting them scheduled on my calendar for a kickoff call. I have a wrap-up call this afternoon with the client that signed on earlier this month, so we'll get that underway. And then I'll just be working on finalizing some payroll things that I need to continue on.
I am trying to figure out why a website's not loading. I think it may be something to do with some of our privacy settings in Chrome, just because it's working in Safari but not Chrome. So I'm going through and seeing what exactly might be blocking that or causing that issue. Earlier I helped reset up the shared calendar because there were some issues on that. So we got that set up, have to do some testing later. And then after that, I'm going to get another Apple TV set up. It's kind of like a home hub for all of the speakers. That way they kind of, work together a little bit more closely.
I had a phone interview this morning with another BDR candidate, scheduling a few other additional BDR candidates to come stop by the office coming up soon. Had a BDR candidate accept that we have starting in a few weeks. And then exciting news, we had an HR manager accept last night. So going to be working on her, getting her prepped and ready to go.
Typical day for me. Had a couple phone screenings this morning, 2 for internal roles. One of them went really well, so I actually got her scheduled for an in-person interview Thursday. Also have an interview later this afternoon for another internal candidate, and hoping to reschedule for a in-person interview for my client Ellis Mechanical. So everything's going well.
Got another one this afternoon for a roofer in San Francisco. Should be a really good opportunity. I'd spoken with this property about 6 to 8 months ago. Actually followed up and called the same property manager on her cell phone. Said that she was no longer there, but wanted me to call her maintenance supervisor along with the rest of the team. So she gave me all the cell phones for those people, connected with them, said it was perfect timing. They're re-implementing a preventive maintenance plan for roofing, so that they are looking at getting an additional quote to not only get better service, but see what pricing works with their structure. For the second one,
I fulfilled my shot call this morning for my IT client in Ohio. It was with a steel manufacturer. I talked to them last year. We'd been referred over to them for some IT problems we knew that they were having from a former client. So I gave him a call again. He was open to meeting with us this time around. Set up for a couple weeks from now. They got about 80 users. Should be a pretty good conversation.